Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, presented by Draco Breach. And this time, we're starting in the witch's hut to buy a blue potion, which recovers both health and magic. Sounds pretty useful, and it will be quite useful for what we are doing today, which is the next dungeon, or palace. Because everything in the Dark World is a palace. Yeah, so... I actually thought I was going to run into that Ropa. There we go. So where we want to head right now is actually... I think I have an... oh well. Is actually... by the way, was it this one? Yep, these. I discovered that on accident because I knew that one of those trees in the Light World was, okay, I do not need to be losing health here. But where we're heading is, excuse me, where the Lost Woods are in the Light World. Is there a nearby... no, there isn't, unfortunately. But we head in here, and there's two types of enemies that are primarily out and about. You'll have the Ropas, and you'll have those guys. Remember, they can take your shield, and the shield costs 500 rupees to replace. Thank you. This palace is kind of interesting. You notice that we can go in here, but actually we can go in both of these holes as well. There's actually 8 entrances, and yeah, it's going to get a little complicated. We want to go in here first. Immediately see some Baris and some red hat? No, I'm sorry, not red hats. It's the name of a Linux distribution, not. Anyway. How did I not get damaged there? Okay, seriously? Come on. At least there's a heart under there. So... fortunately, there's also magic to collect in here. First off, when we get the compass there, it actually activates a hidden star switch. We haven't seen those in a while now, have we? But yeah, and introduced to a couple of new enemies. The Gibdos being one of them. The other one being... not one to show up right now. Anyway, there's a key in here. They do show up in this room, don't they? There we go. Wall Master. I think he's Wall Master. Floor Master? I got lucky. The Gibdos actually have a pretty good chance of dropping decanters, magic decanters, so that's a good thing. Come on, Bari. I got lucky with you. You did not want to light up in electricity. Let's... oh! I'm trying to avoid the holes. Get the map there. This dungeon, this palace is interesting. We can't go up here right now. Oh, yes, we can. We don't want to go up here right now. Where we want to go, not through there, is... no. Back here. Did I just hear 2 of them fall? That's incredibly lucky. Okay, there's 1 more heart in here. And I just wasted it. Well... It's pretty easy to take a lot of hits really quickly in this dungeon. So just, yeah, bear that in mind. Now the wall masters, floor masters, ceiling masters, whatever they're called, they take you back to the last place you entered the dungeon. So yeah, they're kind of annoying. If I remember correctly, this way is actually optional, because we're just going to end up back where we were. And where we want to go now... First of all, one of the entrances is right there. Ignore that for now. That's a dead end. Nothing is up there. And if we go through these skull tunnels, not skull tunnels, rib tunnels, they're tunnels. We get here. That's 2 that I got lucky that they fell right on me as I was. You can kind of see one of the things with this room, I guess you could say, is that there's a movable statue, and possibly guess why it's important that that you can move it. And that is this right here. Now, the hands that are falling from the ceiling infinitely spawn, and I don't believe they can drop anything. Come on, there we go. So we head in here, and I will show off this room first. There is absolutely no reason to go in here, because all it is a magic decanter. If you somehow... Oh, why did I do that? If you somehow don't have full magic, maybe you need it. Did I really get hit by that blade trap? Under here is something you want to avoid. It's called a rabbit beam, I believe. Oh, I can't push that. Okay. And it turns you into your rabbit form for a short period of time. That sound is going to get annoying real fast. But I made the mistake of getting hit a bunch. So we're going to have to live with it, unfortunately. Now, you can't get to that door from there. To get to that door, you actually have to go somewhere... you have to go somewhere completely optional. Oh, you decided to be But you can tell we have the big key. We can get the treasure of the dungeon. Why do I still have that equipped? We'll get that. Okay. I don't think that's going to hurt me too much. Yeah, because it just takes me right there. Yeah, this dungeon is... It is what it is. But this room is pointless. I really don't want to show that room off too much because it's kind of annoying. Once you're there are those 3 mini Helmisars, and there's also one of the hands. But after a few moments, the floor starts to fall away. And it's really easy to get hit or fall or something in that room, and it's completely pointless. There's no reason to go in there. Most of the pots have decanters, so there's even less of a reason. Okay. This thing, you can kind of trick. It will spin in place forevermore. It is stuck. Fortunately, there are some hearts here, but you do need to go this way. There an enemy in here? Oh, right. You kind of notice this wall here. Bombing it will do nothing. What you need to do is that. It's a fun little effect. It really is. Yeah, there's, unfortunately, I kind of wish that those were hearts instead of magic decanters, because not having full magic at this point is almost impossible. And say hello to the fire rod. And kind of like the lamp, it lights things on fire. Kind of like Bombos. So yeah, there's basically 3 items in the game that light things on fire, increasing in the amount of magic it uses from lantern to fire rod to Bombos medallion. So yeah, you know, it's a thing. It is what it is. So, I mean, I guess at the same time, there are 2 items that do ice with the ice rod and ether medallion. This is another, it's like, why can't any of these be hearts? None of them are hearts. And kind of enter this kind of creepy looking skull. Now, where you're supposed to go is up here. But you know, we don't have any keys. If you don't go the optional way, you can completely skip this part. And no, we can't just get to that treasure chest. We actually have to go through this kinda, sort of maze. I got hit there, and I really shouldn't have. There's a hidden... There's a hidden skull somewhere that has a heart in it. But anyway, down here, Gibdos, by the way, really hate fire. And like I said before, they have a decent chance of dropping a decanter. But we don't have to go back through all that stuff that we just did. Magic mirror, right to the beginning. Yeah, I think the fire rod is the best thing that we have equipped right now. But yeah, that gave us our key, and now we have a room. Because of course okay. What? Excuse me. Okay, I'll hit it from the top. I don't know what was going on there. Did you really just grab me? You really just grabbed me. I didn't think that I was in his way, but he had other he had other ideas. Yeah, this is kind of an awkward room. Mainly because of how it really just is an awkward room. There are 2 small decanters in here. Oh, thank you. And I wasted that. Oh well. because one of the Gibdos decided to drop a decanter. You don't need to do what I just did there. Oh, rats. Now, you can take a hit and immediately return from bunny form. You gotta love all the that's going on right now, but yeah. Can I get this heart? Let's see if I can get anything else to drop. A heart? No. Decanter? Yeah, that works. Okay. I am not having luck with the wall masters in this particular run. I don't care about bomb. Seriously? Okay, that that thing just decided that it did not want to follow a reasonable path. Love accidentally should be able to, or not. Ella. What is my luck? Now, admittedly, with my setup, it's kind of hard for me to hear the wall masters falling, but the way he fell right there. Seriously, that's twice in a row in that same spot. Okay, finally. Fortunately, the decanters will be back here. None of them dropped a decanter this time. I am actually going to use... lamp, which is what I would recommend doing. Fortunately, I can avoid most things. I don't think there's a guaranteed heart. Let's see, that's arrows, that's a decanter. Fortunately, no more wall masters. And now the boss. Combination of hard and easy. The boss itself is not that difficult, but the arena that it's in it's a thing. He is deathly allergic to fire. Wow. I was just about to say he's deathly allergic to fire, so definitely take advantage of that. And that's why we brought the blue potion, is because there's a very good chance with these blade traps flying everywhere, the floor taking you all over the place, and the boss occasionally just swooping across the battlefield, that you're going to take a lot of damage and you're going to miss him a lot and need to refill your magic. Which is what I had to do on my test run. My test run, I got through the dungeon fine, but I had trouble with the boss. On my actual playthrough, I had difficulty in the dungeon, but I had an easy time with the boss. What is my luck? Of course, it didn't help that I just got picked up by wall masters and brought to the beginning, what, 5 times? Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hylia can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Yes. We do not need to hear that speech again. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. I was honestly expecting the boss to go a go a lot harder than it did, and the dungeon not to be that difficult. Now, the general recommendation from here would be possibly to use the mirror to return to the light world, but it kind of depends on what specific order you want to do things in. But here's kind of the thing about the fire rod. There's not much we can do right now, except for go to the next dungeon, the next palace. So yeah, next time will be another palace. Until then, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless and safe travels.